All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick video. All right, y'all, back with another one. Been looking at some training, looking at this training footage leading up to this rematch, Weili Zhang versus Joanna. It's going down in a couple more weeks, and as you can see here, Joanna, she's getting it in. She's looking hungry. You know, it's been a minute. It's been like 2 years, but Joanna, she's back in the groove. You see her hitting these mitts once again. You see her out here rolling, and she's out here looking sharp. You know, she's definitely been working on some different things here, I can tell. And my thoughts on this training, I like it. You know, it's got me hyped up. You know, I'm ready to see this rematch and how it plays out. Like I said, with this rematch, you know, I want to see a more technical fight this time around. I want to see some changes from both fighters. As y'all can see with Weili, you know, she's been working, doing her drills. You know, she's been looking sharp, you know, working on her wrestling as well. Joanna, as you can see here, you know, she's hitting the mitts. You know, she's still doing some of her same drills, but you see her doing a lot of head movement this time. You know, she's doing a lot of slipping of punches. You know, which she does in her drills, but sometimes, as y'all know, in her fights, she gets caught up in, you know, some of these brawls sometimes, or, you know, her head can be straight on the line and she can take shots as well. But hopefully going into this fight, you know, she's going to stick to these drills here, you know, start being a little bit more slick, you know, doing feints and dodging a lot of these shots. But as you can see too as well, she's working with a young fighter on IG, K-Rock MMA, I think that's her name. You know, she's still on the she's a professional, but she's still kind of on the regional circuit. You know, I've seen a few of her fights. Y'all seen me call some of her fights as well. K-Rock is down here rolling with her, getting her in these positions on the ground. You know, she's working on her scrambling, working on her ground and pound. So that's good to see. That's good to see. And, you know, in the shadow box, and I saw her in the southpaw stance. You know, that's another key to victory for Joanna going into this fight. I see her, you know, she's been working in the southpaw stance as well, because I think they know that's going to be effective going into a fight with Weili. But as for differences, you know, we might see a few different things from Joanna. I don't think we'll see her on the ground, but what she's doing here is working on the ground and pound and working on her defense again, right? She's not really into that position where she's never really been that type of fighter to change her whole game and say, I'll choose to grapple, I'll choose to roll with you. You know, Valentina, she does that, but Joanna, I think she's more so, you know, she's more the type of fighter that's kind of reinforcing herself. You know, I think she's still going to come in with the same game plan of being a stand-up fighter, because that's what she does. You know, she's a specialist in that, but she still perfects her scrambling, her takedown defense, and I think she still works on her grappling. I think she just chooses not to do that because she means to stick to the major style that is her, you know, the stand-up, right? Because still there's a lot of fighters out there that still can't compete with her stand-up. You know, the ones that have are Rose and Weili, but other than that, you know, she's gotten so settled into the stand-up game because nobody can really compete with it. Even Rose in the second fight had trouble with it, right? And Weili, Joanna won the first fight, was pretty close. It was still pretty tight. So all in all, her stand-up is her. That, I think that's what defines her as a MMA fighter. You know, bringing over her Muay Thai into, you know, MMA striker. I think she does that really well. So I don't think we'll see like major changes, but if she gets taken down, you will probably have to see her grapple a little bit with Weili going into this fight. So I'm excited about this one. You know, like I said, it's only 3 rounds, but I definitely want to see what version of Joanna is going to be here. Is it going to be the hungry Joanna, or is it going to be the Joanna that's coming in off of a 2-year layoff? Because, like I said, looking at her moves, she really hasn't missed a beat, but everybody knows that training in the actual fight is one thing. But Joanna, the one thing about her, I think she is that type of fighter that likes to put on a show. She's never put on a bad show. For somebody that's going to decision, the majority of her fights, she's always putting on a show. You know, always an exciting fighter. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, the other thing I just wanted to say, yeah, I think, you know, Joanna going into this fight, her main strength is her stand-up, and it will always be her stand-up till she retires. So I don't think we'll see her do anything completely out of the box, which we'll talk about in live stream or in another video coming, you know, leading up to the fight. But yeah, I think that's her main goal, is to be that fighter, you know, that's got the best stand-up at strawweight. Because other than that, I don't really think anybody can compete with her. I mean, she can be knocked out. You know, we know that she can be timed, but other than that, I don't think we'll see any like major changes. I think Weili is going to have more of a change in her game plan before Joanna does. But guys, let me know what y'all think. Y'all think she's hungry? Y'all think she's missing a beat? Or do you think she's right on point? Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.